Hello y'all, Danny Shay here on a rare Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Yeah. So, Friday's Ramble, I put that up. I walked outside. I'm like, what's going on? And then I found out what's going on. The disrespect that we so easily share in this nation. And so for all the people who are watching outside of the U.S., all the people in Ireland and Canada and Mexico and Australia, just everywhere. I'm just so sorry. I want to apologize for the United States. I mean, we always had our problems, but this shit show, and I know, that's low. That's a little bit low level, but this shit show is what the hell. Anyway, I just saw orb fly, I think. Or it's my dirty glasses, one of the two. My heart just, it's so saddened. Why do we have to treat people so bad? Clearly Zelensky was set up. Clearly Trump, and I'm using his real name, is a Russian asset. He's been like that ever since he's been selling his P-tapes. Did I say that? His condos for 3 times as much as they are valued at to Russian oligarchs. It's just insane. Anyway, I wanted to come on. I wanted to jump on yesterday. But I was so pissed. I was just, and I'm still not in a good space. I just recorded Sunday with Spirit. We'll see how that goes. A lot of F-bombs and no. I was pretty good. I was pretty centered. Not anymore. We got a little group of people down the street that are protesting, and they're always out there protesting if there's a need to protest. I'm going to go down there after this, and I haven't heard it this loud ever. It's loud. A lot of people honking horns, and a lot of people just don't get it. Which that's the big thing. That's the big shocker to me. Is why is it okay to side with Vladimir Putin? You know, I understand why it's good to side with the people of Russia, because people are people. We're just people everywhere. Why is it good to side with somebody who throws people out the window? Pushes people down the stairs. Why is it good for little Marco Rubio? That guy's lost his soul. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking, is he gonna like end his life? My opinion only. I don't want to say for entertainment only, because it's not fun. This is not fun. Oh my God, this is not fun. But, so my opinion only. Just wondering out loud, like they do on faux news, the faux news station. And so we're siding against our European allies to go to Russia, and to go with Putin, I should say. And what is that going to do for our security? I'm going to throw some cards on it. As always, I like to jump on with a little, let's let's, some higher vibe cards. So obviously I need to return to spirit. So I'm going to use this deck, return to spirit. Maybe ghosts. Maybe. Okay, return to spirit. As I cut the deck, fairy magic. Ooh. What are the fairies in Ukraine? Hey, say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Hello, Psychic Duck. I see you got your Ukraine. Yeah, I stand with Ukraine. Are you gonna change what you're sitting on? Yeah, I could. Sit on the flag, protect it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Are you from Ukraine? Yeah. You're an Ukrainian duck? I'm a duck of all people. The duck of all people. Will you be our president? Who do you think will win? Kamala Harris or Psychic Duck? Just asking. Not for a friend, for me. Who would you like to be? No. Okay. All right. Return to spirit. Fairy magic. We got that. Ooh, mediumship. Mediumship. This is very much in alignment with what I got in the Sunday read. Mediumship. Interesting. Interesting. Birthing. Oh my gosh. I'm going, it's the same thing. Birthing integrity. Whoa. Whoa. We could use a little integrity. Marco Rubio, can you use a little integrity? How about J.D. Vance? He's lost. He's lost. Okay, and another little friggin' rant. I'm not doing so good on this fairy magic stuff. But who are those two podcasters that Trump let back into the United States, and they were charged with human trafficking and beating up women and just... Okay, the decks I'm going to use. I got my good tarot deck. How do you think that's going to work? And if that doesn't work out, I have my Deviant Moon deck. It was open. Look, it was like, read me, read me. Yeah. I should pull, I see my star seed. Maybe I should pull that. All right, good tarot. What is the good that came out of this train wreck? What does the good tarot have to say about this meeting with Zelensky, Trump, Vance, and little Marco Rubio sitting there going, oh, I think I just pooped in my pants. And you can see where this one's going. All right, Marco, not Marco. What do we need to know from this train wreck of a meeting? And I said, I'm going to read on that, and I never did. I wonder how that's going to go. I think I said that. I wonder how that meeting's going to go. At least I thought it. All right, let's drop this down. I've shuffled enough. Okay, how's this going? What good can we see out of this meeting with Zelensky, where he was clearly set up? I don't know if it was so much a tag team. I don't know if it was planned out that much. I don't think Trump would go for that kind of plan. Not that he wouldn't go for it. He just wouldn't be able to sit through listening to some other people talk about a plan. And is it his plan? he didn't think this out far enough advance, because he doesn't think that far enough advance. But JD clearly jumped on it. And Lori over at the Way of the Positive Change had a great video on this, and it was light, it was good, it was right, it was yesterday. Went really deep into a lot of things, and I appreciate that so much. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. As you can see, 5 of Fire. Okay, this is the 5 of Wands. This is a lot of the verbal stuff. I swear to God, if I remember correctly, Lori got that same card. I'm just following her. I'm just walking in her footsteps. Okay, it's being crossed by moving on. Okay, I'm just going to throw these kind of quick. 6 of Cups, 6 of Waters. Ow. Somebody ate some bad food. Look at her. Her tummy hurts. Ow. Are there 2 cards? Do I have 2 cards? No, it's just the... It looks like there's 2. There isn't. Maybe I need some light. We're about ready to get some rain. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. 6 of Waters, 6 of Cups. That's going back to a simpler time at the base of it. But because these cards are so unique in their depiction, we're just going to go off of the intuitive vibe of it. And if we see that at the base of this, it's like, it's a gut punch almost. Zelensky? Hey, here's a question. Okay, I'm asking for a friend. Side note, oh man, that's... I gotta loosen that up a little bit. And maybe Psychic Duck knows this. I know all. Okay. Why does MSNBC spell Zelensky with 2 Y's? That's it. Okay, back down. Here we go. Okay. Hey, you cut me out. Sorry. There we go. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. 4 Water. This is the offer to come to. This is the Pearl. I'm sorry, you probably can't see it. So this mermaid, and there is there's something in Ukrainian lore about mermaids. I was looking up famous Ukrainian psychics, because I think I want to do a DNA test of Psychic Duck. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, okay, maybe I don't. To see where Psychic Duck came from, because I think Psychic Duck came from a long line of old European psychics. I did. So there was an offer. Okay, sorry. Trying to make light of something. Let's keep going. We have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Fire. A lot of passion, a lot of just moving on. Got gut punched a little bit here. There was an offer in the past that was made. Hey, give us your minerals, give us your pearls, and we will help you. 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands. This is that fairy magic. Look at that. Unicorn. 7 of Wands. I mean Fire. Yeah, Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay, so something's about ready to take off. Something is ready, and then we get a full illumination, the Sun card. Playing around with fire can get you happiness, it looks like. What's going on? What's the good that's coming out of this meeting? Well, certainly the Sun card. I think they made a big mistake. This Chariot is going to move towards Sun. It's going to get them out of this dark sky, the nighttime, and bring him into the Sun. Internally, we have the 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. Let me shut my phone off. You would think I would be prepared. You would think wrong. Okay, 6 of fire. This is 6 of wands. So in the Rider-Waite, this is more of a, coming in as a winner. Like Zelensky did, came in as a winner. This is moving on also. Riding to becoming, getting out of the White House, number one. And to me, this looks like aligning with other balloons. And what other balloons is he going to align with? Europe. The 8 of Earth, the 8 of Pentacles, the hard work, the music in the external position, the music that isn't being played right now because of the war, because of the sadness, being re-tapped into old Earth. I'm sorry you couldn't see that. See, they got the tree up here for the neck of the violin or cello or whatever that is. Tapping into that old world forest of magic, hopes and fears, Queen of Air. And look at that. What is that? The white owl, Queen of Air, swords, legal. She's got a nice smile on her face like, wait a minute, aren't you the Queen of Swords? She's going, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm the Queen of Swords. You don't have a sword? Yeah, I got an owl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And the final outcome, Ace of Earth. New way forward, new beginnings. With the 10 of Pentacles, with money coming in. And the King of Earth. I'm sorry you can't see that. I'll show you. The King of Earth. Got a lot of Earth cards here. Not really. Yeah, we do. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Okay. 1, 2. We got a lot of Earth cards in the last position. We have the Ace of Earth, the 10 of Earth, and the King of Earth. I'm not reading that King of Pentacles as Pumpkinhead or Musk, both of the felons. I'm not looking at that. If that is the Republicans and Ukraine, something good coming out of this meeting, something new is going to present itself, and it's going to involve a lot of resources, and it's going to make somebody a king. Ukraine has a lot of natural resources. Let's just take a look at NATO. So many countries came out and supported. Ukraine after this debacle, and I mean it's so sickening. Even Lady Graham was singing Zelensky's praises before the meeting, and then flipped on him. And because the script was, sorry, lift this up so you can see. The script was that here are our talking points. And I think they got them from Putin. There was a Russian news agency in the Oval Office. AP wasn't there because Gulf of Mexico. Not a Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico. Where'd you learn to speak? Well, I'm a hillbilly by birth. But I learned me some stuff, so now I'm better. All right. What is the European Union thinking of this? What is the European Union thinking of this? Let's drop it down. Let's get going. Let's move kind of fast with this. Page of Water. Newer emotional start. Page of Water with the Four of Earth. This card, the Four of Pentacles, she's offering something. And it looks like the Four of Cups and other things, but it looks like, in normal decks, it would be like, hang on, hold on. But they have limited resources, but they're still offering something in this deck, is what I'm getting. King of Pentacles at the base. That could be Pumpkinhead. Again, Four of Water in the past. The offer, giving something. And we have the Ace of Wands showing light. And this looks like a pumpkin. It looks to me like Cinderella's pumpkin chariot. But it's a lantern. But you got to go with your instincts on these cards. And then we have the Seven of Fire again. Seven of Wands. Bringing forth some powerful information among other lesser informations. Queen of Earth. Oh, love that card. Queen of Fire. Whoa! We got some divine feminine coming up. Seven of Air. And the Ten of Earth. Hey, look. We have Psychic Duck's cousins down at the bottom. Seven of Swords. This is, Seven of Swords is like a plan. It's a planning. It's like higher intentional stuff. And then you got offering money, support, moving on. Ooh, okay, I pulled two by mistake. The Call and the Fool. Chariot, Call, Fool from this Ten of Pentacles. They are going on a new journey. NATO, the European Union, is aligning with Ukraine. Now, there was talk about WW3, and I'm not talking about George WWW. Why is he so friggin' silent? Where are all these dumbass Republicans who used to have a backbone, who used to think that they were, really strong? We have strong family values. We have strong values. We have no spine. Just trying to be nice. Okay. WW3. That was thrown around a lot in that meeting. It's really funny. Not funny, haha, but that line was thrown out with you're playing cards. I'm not playing cards. This is serious. I'm playing cards. I'm using my Deviant Moon deck. What is this thing about WW World War III? And Zelensky was, He's so right. Even though he wasn't in a suit. Did you see the President of the United States? No, the other one. With the hat and the t-shirt, Tech Bros or whatever. That president. He goes in the Oval Office. He doesn't wear a suit. Nobody bitches about him. I hope our media at least pushes back on some of this shit. Okay. I need the good tarot again. All right. Ukraine and NATO and WW3. Let's just do 6 cards. What's the energy of WW3? And I feel like I should be using another deck because this is 2. We've got coming in as a winner, 6 of Wands. Hail to the Chief. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, the chess game. I thought it was a card game. No, it's a chess game. Is it 3D chess? You don't know how to play. We have Russia, the Empress at the base of it. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving knight in the past. Okay, so I wish that was in the future, but it's in the past. At the top of the reading, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the loss. But this is, you see this one? They're kind of sneaking around. They're like, how do we avoid the loss is what I'm getting. How do we avoid that loss? And the potential near future is the hard work. The 8 of Pentacles, the hard work. That's such a scary card. What does the hard work entail? I said I wasn't going to do the full spread, so I'm not. What does the hard work entail? Sorry. A new Ace of Pentacles, new start, new beginning. 9 of Pentacles, abundance, wish, and then Lovers. I think this Lovers card is it's going to be a lot of hard work. The hard work is forging a new alliance, and this is what they're doing, forging a new alliance. Even though it looks like they're sending these pentacles to the flames, and maybe they will, maybe there will be boots on the ground. But they're starting something new with the Ace of Pentacles. And they have the 9 of Pentacles. It may cost a lot of money because we have the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. And then we have coming together in unison, making a contract. Okay, let me switch decks because that is too creepy. I'm going to use my BLUESKY deck. I haven't used that in a while. Okay, little coughing fit. Is the U.S. going to become more and more isolated? Is the U.S. going to become more and more isolated from the world? Is the U.S. going to become more and more isolated from the from the world? I'm not putting a time frame on it because I'm not. No, we have some news coming from an unexpected source. And we have the King of Swords. The 7 of Swords at the base. Walking away. leaving somebody defenseless, sneaking into camp, a little sneak. We have justice in the past. Tower moment. Let me drop this down. Yeah, tower moment. News coming about the King of Swords. This could be, you know, Putin wielding a sword, or, you know, some other big things coming up. And so I'm just thought right now, what is this diversion that's happening? We got news, but then we got this diversion with the meeting. Hang on. With this meeting where Pumpkinhead was acting like, you know, I'll cut off your head, I don't care, from my opinion only. Trying to take his defenses away. You have justice in the past as it relates to this, but there's this tower moment here. And I thought, what is it? Is there something else that's going on that we're not looking at because of this? The potential near future is the Ten of Pentacles. We are at defending ourselves at a crossroads. First time I used that description, at a crossroads. Normally I say it's the Man of La Mancha, you know, fighting against windmills. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Moving on to calmer waters. Hopes and fears, and the final outcome is a new Knight of Wands. New information coming, riding on strength. Slow moving night, 2 nights. And a little bit of a confusion thing. So. You know, with that coughing fit, I forgot the question. So you're going to have to remember the question. I'll just go with what the cards say. All right, sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio. What the hell? You know, all these people that were standing up to Ukraine, now they're kissing. Oh, thank you for standing up. I mean, it was such a slap in the face to another world leader. To another world leader. AOC had on Blue Sky. How should the Dems act during this State of the Union? It's not the official State of the Union, but they do this every now and again. Congress does say, hey, why don't you come in and talk about the State of the Union? And on Blue Sky, AOC said, how should we act? And I'm like, what I came up with was, I think you and Jasmine Crockett should get together and come up with something, whatever it's going to be. It'll be pretty brilliant. Some people were saying, stand up and yell and scream. And I'm going, yeah, but then that's like a Marjorie Taylor. And so is it just stand up wearing Ukraine colors and turn your back on the president? Or wear Ukraine colors in the front, American flag in the back? Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. What do you think, Psychic Duck? Anything for Ukraine. What, really? Yeah. Okay. Hey, I cut your head off. Yeah, I know you did. You're worse than that deck you're using. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. What's the question? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio. Do you have a soul? Queen of Wands. Okay. It's got some information coming out. Secrets coming out. Wow. Secrets. High Priestess. Remember what I said in the beginning with Marco Rubio? Is he going to end his life? Just asking a question. We have Judgment. Ooh. These two cards, like together in any kind of reading. The Hierophant, higher order of things. This Judgment card going to go see the higher order of things. And then we have the Empress. And Marco Rubio is attached to this Empress Russian card. Not abundance. The secrets of Russia. That internally, the Marco Rubio, he's got this information. He's got the dang Magician card in the external position. He's got the Star card in the Hopes and Fears. And is this what? All his things coming out? All his whatever information lighting up? Each star is a illumination point. I think it's just balance. These two cards scare me. Tower moment. Marco Rubio. A lot of battling. I think this is internal, but it could be with other people. Maybe he's going to grow regenerate his spine. News is going to be coming really, really fast. I'm sorry, you can't see that. News is going to be coming really fast. Psychic Duck, I'm going to have to move you a little closer. Don't forget the flag. No, I won't forget the flag. Thank you. Yeah, put it next to a crystal. Okay. Tower moment clarified by verbal battles and news coming fast. So this news is now coming really fast. The Death, Judgment, Hierophant card. He is not going to stay in that position for very long. You could see how he was sitting. He was so... When I saw him at the big table, he looked soulless. He looked like his eyes were just not there anymore. Psychic Duck will be back. Come on, I hear you. Let's look, and then let's do one more. Okay, I'm going to do two more. What is it? Why did I get that hit? That there's something else that was masking what we should be looking at. And you know me in election denialism. I keep seeing, and as it gets further and further away, I doubt myself more and more and more. But everybody keeps saying it's going to be March, it's going to be March, and so I got to hang on to that. Other psychics say that, I say that, but then I start doubting myself. Psychic Duck wants to quack me around. She wants to give me a piece of her bill. She goes, no, I don't. I like my bill. I like my beak. Okay. What are we not looking at that we should be focused on? Okay, thank you. Walking away from sorrow to find oneself. I didn't think it was going to go there. It's going into this kind of spiritual high vibe, you know, return of spirit soul. It's being challenged by the winning at any cost. Let me drop it down again. Hello, Psychic Duck. Hello, back again. Good to be with y'all. Okay, you never left. And Nine of Pentacles, abundance. In the past is my Russia card. What are we not looking at? Death at the top. New beginnings. Walking away from sorrow. The ending is here. Something new is coming up. Hold on. Four of Pentacles. Hold on. Keep things tight. There's some news that's being kept tight to the chest. Well, I don't get any news card here. But I do get illumination. I do get the sun. What are we not looking at? We're not looking at where this is going. The new beginning. What is ending? What is coming up? You know, the other thing too, I think, with all these Republicans and wanting to tear down everything, I go, do you not see how much abundance we have? How good our life is? Do you not see that? We can go to the grocery store and buy food. No, they don't see that. External position is the camaraderie that is going to be building with this Two of Cups. And hopes and fears that we can rebuild with the Three of Pentacles. Some people see this as dark money, not in this deck. It's rising from the rubble. It's clearing away some things so that we can get back to creating moving parts, moving wheels. What are we not looking at? We're not looking at news coming from unexpected sources. We're not looking at this Queen of Swords cutting off the old white man's head. My opinion only. It's not a real thing. Is it? And again, we get back to the abundance, the Ten of Pentacles. Our family values, what we value. And that drives me nuts. We promise something and then we take it away. The United States word means nothing these days. And that drives me nuts. Because as much as I say stupid things, and then I gotta go, oh, did I really say that? Yeah, you did. Does that mean I have to do it? You cannot do it, but then you're going back on your word. Oh, God dang it, I gotta do it. Yeah, you do. This is what's going on in my head. It's not Psychic Duck, it's me. Yeah. So let's take a look at that and then I'm done. One more. Is the United States, and again, I apologize to the world. If I could for the United States, I would. I know the people on this channel are all in solidarity and saying we are sorry. And if you don't, leave the channel. No. I mean, we all can have our own opinions. But so many of us are so appreciative and hope that you will stick with us through this really rough time. So will we be able to say, sorry, we mean it, we will never do that again, and put something in place that will keep? If we promise something and we sign it, I'm thinking of the Native Americans now, that we have to abide by it. Oh. Will the world ever, ever be able to respect us again? That's a big question. That hurts my heart. Abundance, family, Ten of Pentacles, completion, challenged by Russia. And this is also my GOP card. Sorry, glary. GOP card, challenged by Russia. Will we ever be able to be forgiven and trusted again by the world? Not with those two cards. We are being given an offer that we're not looking at. In the past, we're looking overseas, going, what do we do? The top of the reading, it's money, honey. Oh, maybe this is going to cost us a lot of money. And in the potential near future, thank you. This is a yes card. Sorry, the Lovers. Sorry for the glare, jeez. There we go, the Lovers. Okay, internally, it's the battle. We're not out of this yet. Externally, we're isolated. Four of Pentacles. Wish I could get that to stop glaring. And hopes and fears. The judgment won't be too harsh. And the final outcome, the Knight of Swords. Things are going to be, something's going to happen quick. Moving on to calmer waters, Six of Swords. And loss. It's not going to be as easy as, sorry. It's going to cost some money. We got the King of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Pentacles, we got the Four and Five of Pentacles. Being a little stingy with it, and I don't think that's gonna help. Being a little isolated. But we got the Lovers card. It's a good card. We do have at the base, we have the Queen of, come on now, Queen of Swords. Information coming from an unexpected source. NATO, please. The Retreat card, Four of Swords, illness. The Devil, addiction card. And the devil has always been Mr. Pumpkinhead, so maybe Mr. Pumpkinhead is under the Four of Swords. And then we have a New Balance. New Balance. Illumination. Okay. Will they be able to trust us again? It's going to take some time. It's going to take some money. Some rebuilding money. I sense that the world is gonna be in this economic downturn. I wish I could have gotten the Kamala Harris card, or will we see this turnaround? Three cards. Will we see this turnaround? Where we can actually help other places, other countries with our financial assistance, our compassion. First we got to find it. Will that turn around by the end of March? We're on March 1st. Oh, the for all you space guys, Dada Space Firefly, I think, is going to be landing their capsule on the moon tomorrow. So if you go to space.com, you might be able to see it. They were showing some pictures of the moon as they fly by it. Oh, it's really cool. Space.com. Will this happen? Will we find a nation of compassion by the end of March? No. No. We have glimmers of hope. Let me drop this down. I'm going to do the next month too. Come on. There we go. So, no, we're still an isolationist. We have a decision to make. There's a glimmer of hope, but we're still in isolation mode with the Hermit. So, March, April. Ooh, King of Wands. That's my big NATO card. The Empress. Abundance, Russia, giving birth to something new. Let's see where this goes. And the Lovers. So by the end of March, no, but it looks like there's something illuminated in March. There's a crossroads that we see we need to take. Well, we need to take it now. But there's something being illuminated. And then it's big with the King. I mean, it's big. King of Wands, 2 major arcanas, the Empress and the Lovers. Information about Russia. And Pumpkinhead, he's not the King of Wands though. So this 3 of this Empress card can be, as I said, Russia, abundance, giving birth to something new, natural, the natural progression. This King of Wands is bringing some big news in. It's fiery, it's hot, it's going to bring people together. So we have March, April, May. Here's the offer that we're not looking at. May. Big news coming, more big news coming. So we have big news, big news. The hits just don't. And we're walking away from sorrow. I'll just leave it there. We're walking away from sorrow. I keep wanting it faster. Faster, faster, faster. All right. Okay. Faster Pussycat. I just heard that in my head. That was a band's name in the 80s. Punk band or something. Crazy Cat ladies. I wonder if they were unmarried. And I catch grief with the Crazy Cat ladies, but probably nobody's watching now, so I may not catch that much grief. Thank you guys for watching. Hang in there, hang in there. Be good to yourselves. We are beating each other. We are beating ourselves up a lot. I know I am. So I see it in my wife. I see it in my neighbor. It's so stressy. Be good. Be good to ourselves. Treat yourself to some coffee while it's still cheap. Okay. Peace and love.